Pakistan cricket at its best. 1 minute down, next minute up.
Thanks very much, everybody, for joining me once again. Saj Sadek here, bringing you another exclusive interview for PakPassion. I'm very excited to be joined by two guests today, not one. So it's double the fun, hopefully. Two directors of the Hyderabad and Kingsmen cricket franchises. Obviously, we know that the Kingsmen franchise is the teams are based in America. They've played in Pakistan domestic and various other leagues as well. So it's a very impressive setup. And obviously, they're part of the core group that have taken over the Hyderabad franchise for the upcoming Pakistan Super League. So it's really exciting times for these guys. And both these gentlemen are key players within this whole setup and important ingredients within the whole franchise. Delighted to be joined by Iqra Farooqui and Salman Abbasi. Thank you very much both for your time.
Thank you, Saj. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. Iqra, let's start with you. PSL, what was the appeal? What was the thing that drew you guys to the Pakistan Super League?
Let me address one thing really quick on this. I am Iqra Farooqui. I know a lot of people have, questioned the name and all that. So let me just say that this is me. My name is Iqra Farooqui. With PSL, I mean, ever since, it's a passion, ever since we have started playing and, ever since PSL has been, since 2016, PSL was first, the first season, me and Salman, we've been together for almost 15 years, 16 years. With Fawad Bhai as well, and we have always, jokingly, we have always said that we wanna get into PSL. So, we have made our way through this. We have gone ups and downs about it, but with the right management, the right set, Fawad Bhai as a mentor for us, we have gone through that, and acquiring PSL was our biggest achievement so far. So yeah, very excited about it.
Now, Salman Bhai, I mentioned about the Kingsman teams, and those of us who follow Pakistan domestic cricket and cricket in America know all about the Kingsman teams. So this PSL venture isn't your first as a group, as a leadership group in cricket, is it? You've got a lot of experience in this field.
Yes, we started with the franchise setup for about 5 years ago. Initially started with one team, few club players. We got a few pros in, and then that's how it slowly grew. And fast forward 5 years later, we got about 30 pros here that are playing for us, representing 4 different teams. And then we got into minor league, and ever since that, we've just been growing, mashallah, alhamdulillah, and it's been good.
And Iqra Bhai, it had to be Hyderabad, didn't it? With Fawad Bhai being from Hyderabad, I think there was no other option. It had to be Hyderabad, surely.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that was something that once we started the bid agreement and the pre of auction and stuff. I think Fawad Bhai mentioned that if we go, then we have to go for Hyderabad.
And
there's no other way.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, Iqra, but he didn't want to risk someone else, so we had to get the first one.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait for.
Yeah.
And coming to
it had to be the first one.
Coming to the team name, Sialkot have thrown the gauntlet out there with the Sialkot Stallions, obviously with a Z rather than an S this time around. Are you going to reveal the team name? What or have you got the team name planned? I mean, I always remember the Hyderabad Hawks and some of those teams of the past. Salman Bhai.
Quite a few names have been floating. We got a few ideas too. We're working on a few things, but it's gonna be a you guys will see it. It's gonna be a grand reveal. So we just don't want to throw it out right there, but it's almost done.
Yeah,
we'll be sooner than later.
It's going to be something that people haven't seen. The way we're going to do it, I think it's going to be fun. I think people are in for a surprise.
Now, the head coach plays a key role within any team. And I'm led to believe you've got a big name lined up as your head coach, Iqra. Are you going to do the big reveal now during this interview? Who is going to be the Hyderabad PSL head coach?
We will reveal it, in about 5 minutes. We'll reveal it in about 5 minutes. We'll get to it. We're warming up right now, but we'll reveal it to you.
This
is our first interview with anybody,
in suspense, eh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is our first interview with anybody, so we're just warming up, and I think it's time for the rumors and all that. I think it's time for us to reveal that, so we will.
Okay, so when you guys are ready, just throw it out there.
Okay,
sure thing.
Players. Now, obviously, it's your first PSL. This time around, it's going to be an auction rather than a draft. How does that affect you, Salman? Were you planning on the auction system, or had you done all your preparation for a draft?
We actually did support the auction from day one. Fuad was all up for the auction. For the league to grow, auction was pretty much on our end was a must. Yes, we do have a team. We have some experts that are helping us with all the numbers. It's all about it's number driven now. All the leagues are number driven, and you got to watch that really carefully. Just not go by names or statures, but you got to see what the team need, and numbers are very, very important these days.
Rabbi, we're friends, the three of us. So share a few names of the players that you're looking at. Nobody will know.
I think two of the friends over here already know the names, and we'll get to the third one.
Well, I mean, there must be, what are you looking at? Are you looking at domestic players, putting a lot of your budget into domestic players, or are you looking for those big overseas marquee signings?
Look, I mean, when it comes down to the auction, like someone mentioned that, we were all in for the auction from day one, and we wanted that to happen in the last 2-3 years whenever we were not part of it. I think domestically, your tournament is, it will be won by your domestic players, not your overseas. I mean, overseas will play a huge role in it, but I think domestic players will play a massive role in for you to win, in any given league. So, and this auction is for the local players mainly, and it's good for them when it comes to the payday and all that kind of stuff. So, I think domestically, we're focusing on that.
So, Malba, this is going to be the 11th edition of the Pakistan Super League. So
we still have to, yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what have you guys picked up on how to do things well and how not to do things so well in the previous 10 editions? You must have been watching, when Multan Sultans came into the league and did so well, and you've been watching the growth of the Lahore Qalandars, etc. So, what are the tips that you've learned from the other teams?
As far as management is concerned, you don't see things from the outside, but once we got in, there's a lot to do. It's a whole different beast, you can say, once you get in the management part, but we're equipped for it and we're prepared for that. As far as learning from them, what I've seen is chemistry is the key for success in the league. From what you mentioned, Lahore Qalandars and Multan Sultan, I think their core has always been there, and that's the key for any team. I would say, whether it's basketball, football, soccer, whatever it is, if your core and your chemistry is there and the team grows together, that brings a lot of success in sports.
Captaincy plays a huge part, a pivotal role in success in any sport. PSL is no different. What are you looking at as captain? You must have a short list of names. You can share them again if you want with us. Or are you looking for an experienced guy as captain, or are you looking for a young up-and-coming guy as your captain?
Captaincy plays a huge role. We all agree to that. And, for, 5 years that we have, been running Kingsman over here, I think captaincy is what you've seen that plays a huge role. But at the end of the day, the team is as good as the captain, right? So a strong personnel, and with that team, he has the freedom. Like, we have always said that to all our captains here, that you have all the freedom in the world, and do what you have to do, because we believe in you. And, if you give them the freedom to do what they want to do, I think the results will come. So we have some, strong personnel that we have lined up. So, you guys will see what we're looking at. So, that's where we are right now. But yeah, a couple of guys that we have in our mind that we want to do that with, but some strong personnel, of course.
So, Manbai, in England, the Premier League, the teams that get promoted into the Premier League, they always find it quite tough. This season, we're seeing Burnley, etc., struggling. You guys are going to be new in the Pakistan Super League, so it's going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be difficult. Are you ready for that big challenge and the opportunity and what is expected of teams stepping up?
Yes, definitely you're correct on that. It's a different level, of course, but at the end of the day, it's still cricket. And
Yeah.
from our past experiences, we've been great in managing that. Whether we've started in local league and we've been moving up, whether it's minor league or tournaments in Australia, top end. As long as the team is there, as you said, leadership is there, and the core management is there. Everything works out as long as they have the freedom, as Iqra mentioned, and they're equipped to do what they're supposed to do. Of course, always ready. Kingsman's always ready.
Yeah, and to
The
add that, I
franchise.
think and to add that on there, I think when you talk about new challenges, I think me and Salman, we both have accepted, challenges as we have came a long way from 2018 to now. I think we have gone through all the challenges that we could, but this is of course a different kind of beast. But yeah, I think we're up for it and we're thriving towards it.
Iqra, when I interviewed Kamil Bhai recently, obviously he's involved in the Sialkot franchise, Sialkot Stallions franchise, sorry. He said they're going to bring an Australian flavour to the Sialkot team. What are you guys going to bring to the Hyderabad team?
The USA flavor.
Which is
us.
So what does that USA flavor entail?
But yeah, I mean, our flavor is gonna be tough. I mean, it's gonna be nice. But I mean, with the Australians, of course, I mean, you can't go wrong with Australia. I mean, they have a championship mentality. They have championship pedigree. You can't go wrong with Australians. So it will come down to what kind of team are you trying to put and what are you trying to do. When it comes down to actually playing time, we can talk about it. We want to bring that kind of flavor or this kind of flavor or USA flavor, but it'll come down to all the players and how they gel up and how they want to participate and how they want to perform on the field. Like I mentioned, if you give them the freedom, and the freedom comes from the management side, right? If you give them freedom and they know what to do, because they all are talented. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if they are in the PSL side of it, they all are talented. It will come down to it how you want to take that talent out on the field, and that's where our management skills and coaches and all that's where it will come in play.
And as you mentioned, Australia, maybe it's time we can reveal the coach.
Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, it's time.
Well,
it's time.
We've mentioned Australia, and I've got them Australian vibes as your head coach. I'm just guessing, of course. So come on, the big reveal, guys.
Go ahead, Salman.
Yeah, it'll be Jason Gillespie. He's going to be breaking it to you first. I've always enjoyed PakPassion, so you deserved it here first.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there we are. A fantastic decision, I think. Somebody who's obviously coached Pakistan, played for Australia at the highest level, coached in English county cricket, in Australia, all around the world. So I think it's a brilliant choice. Will he have his own team of coaches, or are you having local Pakistani coaches with him?
It's going to be a mix. We're taking his advices on that as well, whatever he prefers. Fawad's always said that give the full freedom, so they have full freedom to get what they want and give them the best chance to have be successful in what their plans are.
Targets and aims. Look, you guys come across as people who know what they're doing when it comes to cricket, running cricket franchises, doing well, climbing your way up to the top. You don't sound like guys who want to finish second or third or fourth or eighth or whatever. Sounds like you want to go in there and win it. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's our mentality. Yeah, I think that's our mentality. You're absolutely right. I think every time we have stepped on the field, whether we're playing a national tournament or league cricket or any kind of cricket that we're playing, you know, we're always there to win, and that's our motto right now. That we want to go in and win.
So, man, here in England, we have our derby matches: Manchester United versus Manchester City, Liverpool versus Everton, Arsenal versus Tottenham, etc., etc. At the moment, Lahore Qalandars versus Karachi Kings is the big match in the PSL. But I'm really looking forward to Hyderabad versus Karachi. That's going to be like the big derby match, isn't it? In this PSL now.
Oh yes, they're close by. It's like a suburb now. It's getting closer. Karachi is expanding. It's getting closer to Hyderabad. So of course we want to take that um, control of the region and become the team of the province.
That's
I'm
that's a
sure.
good way to put it. That's a
I'm sure the Karachi guys will have a
good way to
response
put
to
it.
that.
Oh yes.
So you're
Hey,
already
why
Oh
why
throwing,
why
yeah,
not keep it going? Why not
yeah,
keep it
yeah.
going?
you're
Why
already
not keep
throwing
it
the
going?
gauntlet out there to Karachi, aren't you? Okay, there we are. So the next few days, I mean, obviously you've got Jason Gillespie as your head coach. What happens over the next coming days and weeks? It's going to obviously be a very busy time for you guys planning and getting everything ready for the first PSL for you guys.
Yes, his we're yeah, finalizing the coaching staff and then all the other departments. Then once the retentions are released, then that's where the work starts because the players are the ones that take on the field. We can do everything on the back end, but the key are the players, and we just have to wait and see what we have available and go on from there.
I was just going to say, it seems to be that there's a lot on your plate at the moment. How difficult is it to sort of, have only a few weeks before the whole thing starts?
I mean, that's a challenge that we accepted. That's kind of something that we want to do. Uh, if we have this much time, then we have this much time. I mean, there's no other way around it. So we're doing everything we can. That's why we have a team to actually get to that point. In the next few days, like we just revealed our head coach's name. We're going to reveal our assistant coaches, the batting coaches, the team management and everything. So, and then at the end, we're going to reveal the whole thing with our name and logo. With of
And
course with the retentions as well, whatever we choose, whenever when it comes down to it.
and just on the Jason Gillespie point there, he's obviously a battle-hardened cricketer. He's not somebody who's going to take things lightly. He's going to have targets in mind and he's going to be very focused. So, ideal sort of coach to have at the start of a new franchise, really, isn't it?
Oh yes, with his experience and his coaching abilities, as he took the Adelaide Strikers for their first one. Um, so it's basically an honor for us to have him on our team and leading us from the front.
And what can Hyderabad
Yeah,
fans
most
expect
definitely.
from you guys? It's obviously a city that is very passionate about cricket. They love their sports. Probably been overshadowed by Karachi over the years. So what can the Hyderabad fans expect from the Hyderabad team?
Oh, Hyderabad is in for a surprise. They a lot of stuff is coming to them, and hopefully it's going to benefit the city. Not just the sport, but not just cricket, but all the sports, the city, everything. Yeah, they're in for a surprise and a good one.
Yeah,
I
yeah, and
hope.
we want our fans, Hyderabad fans, and all of our Pakistan fans. We're gonna engage with them, once we get to that. But yeah, we're looking forward to meeting all the Hyderabad fans and in Hyderabad.
True.
So
And
yeah,
just now, Hyderabad, like Iqra said, we want to be a team of Pakistan.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It, this is PSL, it's Pakistan Super League. It's we're in for the whole Pakistan. So we're gonna make sure that whole Pakistan is supporting us. According along with all the other franchises. So yeah.
Final question to you both, and it's probably early days in this, but you know the Lahore Qalandars, they've got like this whole scouting system. They've got the player development programs outside of the PSL, and they make their franchise a 365-day-a-year group with various teams and things happening. Um, is that something that you guys are looking at outside of the PSL to grow the Hyderabad franchise?
Yes, that's the plan. That's for Odd's vision too. That's from grassroots. That's what we want to do. I don't know if you're aware or not, but we are in grade two and grade three as well. Getting all the younger guys an opportunity to play. And for Hyderabad, for the region, for the country, that's the goal. It's gonna be all year round. We're just not gonna be there for the 1 month exhibition and do all the things in 1 month and just disappear for the next 10 months. It's not gonna be like that.
Well, I'm
And you know,
excited.
like someone mentioned, yeah, like
Sorry.
someone mentioned about grade two. We started that grade two last year. So we have our footing in you know in PCB and you know in Pakistan cricket right now as of now. So you know we have a lot of players that are playing currently with us. So we have that grassroots level set up right now, and we're just gonna enhance that once we start the PSL process. So you guys gonna see us for the whole year. We're just not gonna be there like someone mentioned for 30 days and you know disappear. But we're gonna be involved with cricket throughout the whole year with everybody in Pakistan.
Well, I really appreciate your time, guys, and I like your passion. I like your ideas. I like your focus, and I think based on what you're saying there, the whole country can look forward to the Hyderabad team, and I'm sure it'll be a huge success.